Hey y'all, Becca here, and welcome back to my channel, Becca's Easy Recipes. Today I'm going to be making salsa verde con puerco, or green salsa with pork. Now, I have a couple of jalapenos, which we're going to de-seed and devein so it cuts some of the heat. I've got some salt, some chicken flavored bouillon. Of course, if you have homemade chicken stock, you can use that too. I've got a whole onion. I've got a bundle of cilantro, which some of that you might want to put aside just for a garnish, but you don't have to. And I have tomatillos, which are these little green tomatoes that we're going to make the salsa with. And I have my pork. We're going to roast our vegetables on the comal, which is our flat cast iron skillet. I've already got it preheating, but I'm gonna go ahead and wash my vegetables up. And these tomatillos, you're gonna take these husks off, and we're gonna boil them until they're like a light green color and the skins are soft. And then what we're going to do is blend them up. So let me get that right quick, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and devein and de-seed my peppers. You want to wear some gloves because they will probably be hot. And if you don't wear gloves and you touch your eyes, whew, you're in for a rude awakening. These are still pretty hot. Go ahead and get a spoon so I can scrape out these innards. See? And you want it to look just like this. Nothing in the middle. And it's okay to leave the black char on the outside because that adds a roasted flavor to your salsa. And you don't really have to dice these up or nothing because the blender is going to take care of it for you. Because you got to take the seeds and stuff out. That way when you eat it, it's not going to be so hot as in chile wise that you can't eat it. Give you heartburn. I'm going to take off this end here. And this, I am going to cut it in quarters so that it's easier to blend up and it doesn't bog the blender down. There we go. Now, you see? Now we're just going to throw it all in the blender. Now, I got my stuff here. I'm going to add it all in. It might get a little loud because I'm going to be blending all this together. Probably going to put about 1 good heaping tablespoon of garlic, or maybe 2 small ones. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of this chicken bouillon. You see? maybe 1.5. going to add just a hair of salt, because that bouillon is going to have plenty of salt in it. I'm going to add my jalapenos and onions. I'm going to pour some water in it. And if it looks too thick, guys, you can always add more water. Okay, I'm going to pulse it. And then, now I'm going to add my tomatoes. Okay. Okay. You see how nice and pretty and light green they are? You're just going to throw them in your blender. Some of them are busting on me. Okay, put this back in there. And you can always add some of your tomato water to this if you don't want to add regular water, because it's got some tomato flavor in it already. And you can have it chunky if you want to. You can puree it. Let's go ahead and give her a try. That is ready. Not too strong, just right. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add my Salsa Verde to this. My meat is getting nice and brown. You don't have to pour all of this in there, because it's quite a bit. But you can if you want to. It just depends on how many people you're cooking for. Look how pretty and green it is. And it'll turn a different color as it cooks also. But it's going to flavor your meat so well. And it's going to make your meat tender. But you're going to let it simmer for probably about 25 minutes. That way your pork will be nice and tender. And your salsa has time to cook a little bit. And lets all the flavors combine. And yeah, and the rest of the salsa you can freeze it, or you can put it in an airtight container and keep it in your refrigerator. Probably lasts maybe about a week. You can use it as a salsa for chips and dip, you know. But yeah, you can't go wrong with it, and everybody loves it. But you're gonna have to try and make this. I'm telling you guys, you're not gonna regret it. Just turn our heat down, let it simmer and thicken up a little bit. Now if you want your salsa a little thick, you can add like a cornstarch slurry or a little flour paste if you want to, but it'll thicken up on its own. Okay guys, I've had it simmering. It's thickened up just a little bit. You look how pretty that is. Yummy. See? Now, we're fixing to give her a taste. This is pretty hot, so I'm just going to taste the juice right now, okay? Still has a little kick to it. A little spice from the jalapenos. That's why you just want to do like one or two. I did two. But that is good. And if you like Mexican food, you'll like this. Yep, it's got a little kick to it. So, I'll tell you what, to cure that, make you some sweet Louisiana iced tea. That'll cut that heat. Can't go wrong with sweet iced tea. It's Becca's specialty. I make it every day around here because a gallon don't last. But yeah, this homemade tortillas, some Spanish rice and beans, man, can't get any better than that. If you like this video, guys, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And I tell you what, I love you. I really do. And I appreciate every one of you. And you're smart, you're beautiful, and you're everything you're supposed to be. Everything. God didn't make no mistakes when He made you. Keep that in mind. Till next time, folks. Peace out.